Hi, I'm glad you could join me today. Today we're going to make a little savory muffin. It's a cheese muffin. It's great to have with chili or soups, especially if you're a gluten-free person, because you miss some of those nice little treats like crusty bread and all of that, but these are delicious, and if you're celiac or not, you're going to like these muffins. The recipe is fairly simple, like most of my recipes, and I'll give you the ingredients and then we'll bake them. So let's bake. I have 1 cup of gluten-free flour with xanthan gum. I have 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I have 2 tablespoons of white sugar. I have 2 tablespoons of oil, 1/4 cup of grated cheese. You can use any flavor you want. I think this one is Gouda that I use, but you can use any kind. This is 1/2 cup of milk and 1 beaten egg. Now I'm going to sift this flour into the bowl. Okay, we've got the flour. I'm going to add the baking powder and the salt. I'm going to add the sugar as well, and then I'm going to sift these all together. And as you know, just use the wooden spoon to put any of the little lumps and bumps through the sieve to make it easier to stir up later. There we go. Now, I'm going to pour the egg into this bowl, another bowl. I'm going to put the oil in here, and then I'm going to add the milk, and the cheese is last. Now, with any kind of muffin, gluten-free included, you don't overmix them because they get all small and not quite so nice. So we've got the liquid together, all the liquids, and now we're going to add the dry to it, and we're going to combine the two until they're just mixed. Anybody that took home ec, a long time ago will remember this, just barely getting the batter wet. I don't think they do home ec anymore or anything like that. I think they have some kind of fancy name for it. So that's kind of what we want. It looks kind of lumpy and bumpy. Now we're going to fold in our cheese, and it's sticking to the bottom of the bowl. So we just clean that out. Always wash your hands, remember that. Clean hands, you don't want to be passing your old dirty germs off to someone else. And we're just going to fold this in, and then I'm going to add this to the muffin cups. This recipe only makes 6 muffins, so that you can have nice fresh hot muffins with your meal. If you'd like to double it because you have a larger crowd, you may do so. Alright, I'm going to get my muffin tin and a spoon. Okay, I'm just going to put these into the little muffin tins. You can line your muffin tins with paper if you like. I often do that. I just find it's easier for cleanup, and I'm absolutely certain that there's been no cross-contamination. Not that we have to worry about it here because we're very, oops, I made a mess. We're very careful about that. And as I said, it makes 6 nice muffins for you. And they go in the oven 20 to 25 minutes at a 400-degree oven, and you always need to preheat your ovens. So make sure you remember to do that. This one needs just a hair more. And that's all there is to these muffins, so I'm going to put them in the oven. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. The recipe will be in the video description below, and any questions, please leave us a comment.